Welcome back to episode 6 of white-tailed deer hunting with wild game anglers. It's Friday afternoon right now. I came into the bush this morning with the ATV and I put the rest of my apples and corn in my food plot. This week there was a lot of action in the beginning of week on my Guard Pro camera. I've captured some great footage of excited deer. There was at least 3 bucks, I believe, that were roaming around, but they were all undersized. I haven't seen a shooter buck on my camera all week, so that's a little bit discouraging for me. It was all smaller bucks with the does. Last episode I said there was a deer trail in behind that would come through here. Well, look, it comes right here. Some nice tracks in there. It's been about 5 minutes. I'm sitting down. I'm letting the place settle before I do my bleed calls. A deer, a deer, a deer. I don't understand. I made so much noise when I came in. I saw it walking behind the bushes. I just did my 3rd bleat. I spooked him. He was a nice buck. That's what happens. I can't see behind me. That was a shooter. I can't believe it. He just jogged off. He knows the sound came from up here. First off, I need to say that was a pretty crazy way to start off the hunt. I mean, 1 o'clock, I arrived in the watch, sat down. By the time everything was set up, it was maybe even 1:02 or 1:03. As I start talking to you guys, I see the corner of my eye, something moving, and there was a deer. And we got a glimpse of it, but it was really on a mission, sniffing the ground and looking for a doe in heat for sure, maybe following a doe. I did that one grunt and he continued on his way, and so I did 2 bleats. I stopped for maybe 5, 6, 7 minutes, and then I did a 3rd bleat. I think I was getting impatient. I heard nothing and I wanted that buck to come back, and by the 3rd bleat I heard something like take off. So I look by the side of the watch and I see him, and then I see the round rack. I can't say how many points he had, but he had a nice round rack and he was definitely a shootable buck. Gone. I saw him run away with the tail between his legs and over. So I took a bad call. I should have been more patient with the bleats. My trail cams last night were really quiet. I think only 1 doe came into the apples. There was also a little 4-point buck that went into my food plot in the evening. I don't remember what hour, but the spot looks quiet, so I'll see how it does. I might have to do some doe bleats in the afternoon, but I won't abuse too much because I'll be honest with you, it really hurt. The more I think about it, how close I was yesterday to getting the deer, and then I lost it because I did one call too much when he was right beside me. And it's not like I had a ton of opportunities this year. I only had that one opportunity. There's some good pumpkin. Look at that, the bird. Hey, they're not scared of me? That's cool. Well, guys, one day left. At least I saw that little buck come out. He was definitely undersized. I'll look at the guard pro footage later when I get it, but he looked small, and even the antlers looked small. With the binoculars, I couldn't really count many points, so that's why I didn't get the gun ready. But it looks like he came for the scent of that doe, the doe urine. I believe that's what drew him out, and he just continued up on his way. So I'll be honest with you guys, I don't want to be negative, but I'm not very hopeful for tomorrow. But just to spend one more day out there in nature, I'm very grateful to have this opportunity to be able to hunt, to be able to enjoy the wildlife like this. So here I go, folks. The final walk of the season. The walk of shame. I'm kidding. I believe 1 or maybe 2 does. I only got 6 clips over the night. Very little deer activity. Nothing to encourage me. See, I'm looking around and all the tracks aren't fresh. They're old tracks. Oh, just saw a squirrel. Should be a nice last day temperature-wise. Hopefully the deer cooperate. I mean, if I don't get a deer, that's okay, but to see some to finish off the episode would be pretty nice. Last sit of 2025. I'll be honest with you though, like, it did go by quickly, but it was long at the same time. It took, 12 days before I put eyes on my first deer. It was still a fun season though. So far, my favorite part was being surrounded by the coyotes in episode 2. Hearing them howl so close to me was actually pretty cool. A grouse. A nice grouse. Whenever I see them, they're flying from one pine tree to another. It's extremely rare I see them in the open like that. And over all the years I've been hunting, it's the first time one ever shows up in my food plot. This is the end of illegal shooting light. My deer hunting 2025 season is officially over. A quick farewell to the old watch. This might be the last year I ever hunted it, and it has a big emotional value. It's been on the land for over 25 years, and those posts are pretty soft and it's really wobbly. It's on its last leg, so a big thank you to the old watch for all these years. That wraps up the 2025 season, guys. I'm satisfied with the wildlife all around. Birds, grouse. It was a ruffed grouse. You know, here in the province of Quebec, we're allowed to have a food plot. And over here, the food plot really, big bucks rarely eat in a food plot. What it does is it attracts the does. But this year, as you guys could see, I only one evening out of all my hunts that I have a group of does there. And I lost count, to be honest, but I've been there 17 or 18 days, something like that. So one evening out of 17 or 18 days with 4 does, very little action. It has to be one of my toughest seasons ever. But that's okay. I still enjoyed myself out in nature. It was a grind. I put a lot of hours in the bush this year, but I had fun nonetheless. And I just have to say a big thank you to all you guys who tuned in, who encouraged me, all your nice words. I appreciate it very much. And big thank you to my wife, losing me again for so many days, taking care of the kids. So I'm coming back home. So that's it, guys. Oh yeah, there's one last thing. I saw a few more grouse flying through, and they're pretty big, you know. And so I'm thinking, let me know down in the comments if you guys would like to see me take a walk in there in a couple of weeks there in December with my shotgun and maybe try to get a grouse or two. If that's something that interests you guys, let me know in the comments. All right. So thank you everyone for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys when it comes to deer hunting. It'll be deer 2026, and stay tuned. I want to resume my podcast and maybe some ice fishing videos. All right, guys, take care.